Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily. Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Daily, where we're taking you all the trending stories. Today, top stories. Dubai is preparing for Eid with strict warnings and cautionary updates. We're also talking about a Dubai Marina restaurant which fudged a TripAdvisor review for its own benefit.
Oh my god. And we will be talking about the UAE soon to launch its first crypto coin. And an act of kindness by a top Dubai cricketer is a reminder that you need to start giving back to your community. But Casey, you're panting.
I'm panting because I was just running through the studio because our guest for later in the show just arrived. We could not be more excited to have the Emirates' strongest man in studio. I'm going to be fighting him later. I don't want to be. We're going to be getting all his diet tricks, all his latest fitness updates. That's later in the show, so stay tuned for that.
Damn. Are you going to get in any arm wrestles?
Who's to say? Who's to say? Someone will.
I feel like you're low-key very strong. Like, you can't tell, but like inside you got the mental strength, the spiritual strength,
I appreciate that, but we did a shoot for Dubai Summer Surprises, which is going to come out soon, where you had to hang on a bar. And I was up against someone at Fitness First. Maya, if you're ever watching this, oh my days. I had about 10 seconds and I was gone. It was slippy hand syndrome though, probably not a strength issue.
That's good. 10 seconds is good. Some people can't even last.
She was literally just like, da, 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 da. And I was like,
swinging. But Casey,
yes, Simran?
Important question for you.
I'm nervous because she wouldn't give me an update about what she's going to ask, so let's see.
Are you Dubai's temperature?
What?
Are you Dubai's temperature?
No.
Because you keep getting hotter.
You just got the badumts for that one.
You're a badumts.
You deserve the badumts.
So
I just call Casey hot. That's a badumts. That's like a woo.
Guys, thoughts on Simran's chat up line? I like it.
Yeah. I can't read. Okay, fine. I'm gonna skip that comment.
Thoughts on Simran's line? I mean, to be honest, for people who are using lines, you need original material. I have a friend, who's entering the single world for the first time, and it's not easy. So original material from Simran, just DM her because obviously she's not gonna help you out in any way.
But have you heard, what's the cheesiest pickup line you've heard or you've used? Do you have one? Anyone?
Never used one.
I don't like using pickup lines.
Have you heard one, read one?
I think they're very cliche and very...
If anyone actually used one and they were genuine, I don't know. Maybe I've just never had one.
You need to be very quick with it, like I don't know, in the spur of the moment.
It needs to be in context with the moment.
Yes,
Oh, recently one of my friends, so I had an extra voucher from one of the places we went to, and not extra voucher, like just a voucher. I'm like, I don't want it, like if you want you can take it. And like, no, I don't want that, but can I get a voucher for your time? And I'm like,
well, that's nice because it's complimentary because it's showing he respects your busyness. I like that. On that note, we'll wait for yours to come through, but let's jump into our top story. Dubai is preparing for Eid with strict warnings and precautionary updates, right? So Eid, as you know, is just around the corner. We could not be more excited. And while many of you are traveling, the rules at home still stand. Now, yesterday, we saw active cases in the UAE topped 20,000 people. So with that, authorities are reminding people of the importance of celebrating the holiday safely. We've seen COVID spikes this year, and what was really interesting in last night's press update briefing was Dr. Frida Al-Hassani. She said that the significant increase in cases throughout the year is always linked to different holidays, and we obviously have a joint responsibility to make sure that that doesn't happen again. And she gave the numbers, and I think it's kind of good to get this kind of like shocking statistics to remind us. She said that after Eid al-Fitr of this year, the average daily ratio of COVID infections reached more than 2,000 cases, which is the equivalent of a 60% increase. And after New Year celebrations, when we had a lot of people coming in, a lot of people partying, cases reached 3,700 cases, which was an increase of 200%. It's just with the holidays and the people and the gatherings. So just take note of that as we go into Eid to, keep your social distance, wash your hands, stay safe.
Yeah, true. I'm just reading the comments. So, can you see that pickup line? I'm half blind. Okay, the person said, "Are you French? Because I fell for you."
Nice.
Nice. But yeah,
Ali's reaction is like, if
No,
you guys
Ali.
want to throw them all in, we'll give them ratings. I would give that a nice, because we're an international community.
yeah, right.
And if someone thought I was French, I think that they thought I was quite chic. So I'd be like,
Oh, but it's smooth
and if it came
though.
from a French person,
I fell for you.
it felt for you.
It fell for you. And then he gives,
I like that.
and he gives that. He says that to you and gives you a basket of like yummy French bakeries, like croissant and stuff. Like, oh my God,
Yam and croissant.
wouldn't you just marry the guy?
No.
For croissants, I would.
Can I have your number because I lost mine?
Overused.
Also a low rating on Ali.
Nothing impresses him. Nothing. Okay, guys. Any pickup lines that will impress Ali gets to do a meet and greet with Ali. Huh? But yeah. I mean, from what you said about the Eid updates, from last time's Eid holidays, the cases did rise up so much, and they said that during every single NCEMA update since then. So I think it's just so important that we maintain our social distance, even though we are vaccinated and we're wearing a mask. Like, social distancing is so important. Like, you can attend all these gatherings, like not gatherings, like parties, like brunches, restaurants, go out, have fun. Like, people will be meeting their families and stuff. But it's so important to remember that, the pandemic is still ongoing.
Just no hugging. No need for the hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
on top of that, I was going to add to that it's a reminder that we get each time, but also, of course, last night they also provided some updates about this Eid in particular. So take note, and if you want to check all this, it's on NCEMA. Mosques and prayers on the outer roads and gas stations will continue to be closed. However, if you are praying at mosques, the doors will be closed directly after. Service facilities such as washrooms and different water dispensers will continue to be closed, and also to bring your own prayer mats. But if you want the details on that, go on to NCEMA Twitter, which is the National Crisis Centre Management Authority Twitter account, where all of the latest updates come through.
yes. But before we move on to our next story, hi Osama, because she said say my name, Osama.
Yes, Anna.
We love you, Osama. Thanks for watching. She came up with the Eiffel pickup line, I think.
Oh, nice.
Was that you though? Was that you, or did we just give? Anyway, could be any one of you. Could have been you. But anyway, moving on to our next story. The UAE will soon launch its first crypto coin. Now, there were rumors, there were conspiracies, there were predictions, speculations, and so forth, but Dubai is launching, the UAE is launching its own crypto coin and jumping on the Digi trend. And now we can finally confirm that the UAE is all set to launch its digital currency in the near future. So as part of the Central Bank of the United Arab Emirates' new 2023-2026 strategy to position itself among the world's top 10 central banks, it will be launching Gov coins, also known as CBDCs, as the UAE's first digital currency. And an agent from the CBUAE clarified that although our company has received no official email confirming this, the crypto coin is in talks and plans for the same will be announced by 2022 or 2023. So we can await official press releases for this and statements on this maybe by the end of this year, beginning of next year, but it is in talks, and we will be having our own cryptocurrency, which is like, I mean, it was gonna happen. Pretty obvious.
Be careful though, because a while ago there was an announcement that Dubai coin existed and it was an official coin. It actually does exist, but it's not an official coin, nothing related to Dubai or the UAE, and people were saying it was a scam, so not to invest. Simran, got the quote yesterday. She got in touch with
an agent from the Central Bank of the UAE.
And they confirmed that it is happening, but there's no official announcement just yet, so it will take time. So if you're thinking about investing right now, because everyone's like, oh, cryptocurrency, now's the time to invest, it's not out yet. So it's going to take some time before all the regulations are there and it's ready to go. So don't plan your crypto empire around the UAE currency just yet.
Yeah, so back
to the drawing board with our cryptocurrency investment.
We haven't invested yet. Like, when is it going to happen? My bets are on Karen coin.
It's interesting though, because if you Do you want to explain what carrot coin is?
I think they call it poop coins. It's like Doge. It's like those meme coins. It's like Doge, and how Doge just like, spiked up. I have a feeling my Karen coin might as well. Not that I started it, but I'm rooting for it.
It literally sounds like fool's gold, like the coin, and it just, to me, it just sounds like slot machine, and it's just like, it's so, because you hear about crypto millionaires, and you see like big, fancy cars and people flying into Dubai because they made a lot of cryptocurrency money, but unless you're really studying the market, actually making your fortune is so unlikely. And even people in our office, they all invested, and there was a lot of spikes recently. And if you talk to them now in the last couple of days, not doing so well. Even small amounts of money.
But I mean, it is an investment, so maybe long terms it might, in a long term it might reap some fruits.
Yes, long term.
Yeah, long term. Yeah, of course it's a long term investment, but at the same time, I think that you really need to know what you're putting your money into, because I think too many of us will just hear a name or two and put our money there, and then when everyone does that, the price will inflate, but it's not actually genuine or accurate, and it's just. I think if you actually want to make money, you need to you can't just. It's not going to be a lottery, and you're not going to just win it.
Yeah, so that's what banks around the world are doing. I just said worlds around the worlds, around our multiple worlds. So multiple banks from around the world are announcing similar plans to introduce centralized blockchains and contest unregulated cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Dogecoin and all of that. Like, we do know Dogecoin is a meme, and there are many such coins out there like that are very similar in nature, and they're called poop coins. So now banks are trying to rival that with like proper centralized regulated coins.
It'll take some time. That
actually give money back into the economy, because in banks, when you put your money into banks, it's like you're kind of lending the bank your money. Right? But when you invest in their coins, it's like you're giving money directly into the economy, and I don't know, like, anyway.
Yes.
Okay. Are you agreeing?
Yeah, I would definitely I would be one of the first people to invest in a coin.
A centralized banking system coin,
within the UAE.
As soon as it's out, just get it in that flat zero, and then boom.
Well, it won't be a flat zero.
Okay.
It's probably going to be like.
It will start somewhere?
Yeah, like as soon as it goes live, spike.
Oh.
Yeah.
People already.
But we'll be on it, guys. We'll bring it to you. We'll have it on the money. On that note, I hope you've learned a lot from our crypto talk. Moving on, a Dubai Marina restaurant fudged this TripAdvisor review for its own benefit. So, as you guys probably know, getting a high TripAdvisor rating is a key focus for so many restaurants. Tourists who visit a new city, and even locals, swear by these reviews to determine where they're going to go out to eat next. So getting high score and getting these kind of genuinely positive comments is a way to really get more customers through the door, which means the review industry is a big business, and positive reviews are a reason to celebrate. However, in one incident, which we spotted yesterday, a Dubai Marina restaurant celebrated a little too quickly. They received a decidedly average review. However, they only decided to share a little bit of part of it on Instagram. So the caption they wrote was, receiving a wonderful review from a satisfied guest truly delights us all. And what they shared from the review was just a very small part. So it's like they kind of shared the highlighted positive cliff notes. Which was not exactly the case. And what they shared was, I have to just open it up, but it was basically like, great value for service, great value for money, really good service, really enjoyed my dinner here. However, the guy who wrote the review, Tubby and Mac1 on Instagram, and also it's a regular TripAdvisor reviewer. He does lots of reviews. I think he's done over 100. He spotted the fact that they shared only a part of the review. And then he wrote, actually, guys, here's my full review on the Instagram comment. And then he added the whole thing, which was, yeah, okay, nice brunch. However, to be honest, the food was a hit and miss, which is a shame. The largest disappointment was the fish and chips. The fish smelt and tasted frozen, an odor that resonates. The team were informed they tried to offer an alternative, yada, yada. But it's just interesting because basically the restaurant took the first two lines, which was quite positive, posted that and totally ignored what was kind of the purpose of the review, which is that they weren't that impressed with the food.
I mean, honestly, why even take any, if you are gonna ignore the review altogether, why even take a section of the review, you know, and like just make it look so misleading to everyone?
Yeah, interesting practice, I think, because it's maybe I don't know, I guess they wanted to share like something positive
Good testaments,
review.
yeah.
But, you know, the TripAdvisor community in Dubai is a fierce one. They're also incredibly active. And, you know, if you have a reviewer who's doing lots and lots of reviews, chances are, you know, someone who's interested in the foodie industry, they're going to see this. So as soon as he saw it, he commented, he was like, actually, guys, here's my review. I'm not sure what happened behind the scenes, but that comment has actually still been deleted. It's been deleted, it's been removed. And they've updated the caption to just saying something like, good to get a review. So they've removed
his comment from it.
They've removed his comment, and they also removed their original caption, which was like, it's so great to get a really fantastic review.
And like his quote, they removed his quote, or no?
No, the quote's still there, but the quote was accurate, but it was just like only a tiny piece of the full.
Oh, all right, I see.
Whole thing. So this, yeah, you can see it on our Lovin Dubai. Like they shared this much, but the review was like this much.
But honestly, as a customer, I appreciate two things. Firstly, I really appreciate people who give honest reviews, like who actually go there and go, you know, like just honestly say everything about the restaurant, like the good and the bad, and not just either hate on the restaurant or absolutely, you know, what's the word, like dote on the restaurant, like give them you know, balanced review. And secondly, restaurants who reply and go like, oh, we thank you for your feedback, we're taking that into consideration, we'll work on it, hopefully your visit with us next time is better, you know. I love that, like they
100%
take it on board. Like I've seen so many restaurants like that when I was checking out Zomato reviews or TripAdvisors for like either articles or you know, like some place to visit, and restaurants that do that, it's like, you know, that's the one.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. But even in terms of the genuinely honest reviews, like the good and the bad, because some people go, like you said, they hate, and then it's probably they have a bone to pick or something. But it's so good to get the positive, and you can always tell if they're real.
Exactly, true. You can tell. Like just recently, this food blogger and lifestyle blogger Lavina Israini, she went to this one really popular pop-up store, a pop-up restaurant. And she's like, it's very Instagrammable, all of that. I think it was like they invited her down to do a review, and she was very honest about it. She's like, these are the plus points, but this is not the place for me. These are the negatives. Like it was a balanced thing, you know. You can go there if you like this, but if you don't like this, you can stay away.
100%. And but the thing is that the review industry for people who are getting freebies is a quite tricky one. I'm just seeing Nitesh on Instagram says the credibility of reviews has drastically gone down after most of them getting paid reviews from Fiverr. I think that's a platform. But that's the thing in Dubai is that a lot of them are paid freebies, so it's very hard to be honest. But I think the ones that are honest do shine through. If you follow Food Shake, he's an incredible reviewer here in the UAE, very funny, and he kind of writes a long, always a well thought out story. And also, of course, Food Diva is one of the most recognized, incredible reviewers also in the UAE. They both have platforms. They both pay for all of their own meals, and they always will provide an honest review. But it's always subjective, right? And it always depends on the service on the day, so it's a tricky one. But of course, when there's too many free reviews, you do get a blindingly positive amount of feedback for the most part.
That's true, and a lot of people in Dubai have complained of the same. Like, you know, we never get honest reviews. All the influencers out there just going and getting the paid reviews done. Where's the honesty? But yeah, there are people who do give, and they're starting to give like this folk right here. Yeah. But moving on to our next story, which is so cute. An act of kindness by a top Dubai cricketer is a reminder you need to start giving back. Now, many a time we go about our lives unbothered about the struggles and tribulations of others, as we're so involved in our own lives, our own complications. But recently, we're seeing more and more generous Dubai residents putting a smile on the faces of strangers. And these folks need to be protected at all costs. They're precious. Now, this top Indian-born Emirati cricketer Chirag Suri shared a wholesome video of himself handing out meals to blue-collar workers around Dubai, and so rightfully said that blessings are all you need. And truly, it is such a beautiful reminder to all to give back to the community in any which way that you can. And the vice captain of the UAE's cricket team added that it's tough for these unsung heroes to be working out in the heat, and is hoping his video encourages more people to go out and do the same. Now, we do know that Dubai's heat is on the rise, and with that, every small gesture towards outdoor workers really does go a long way. So, you know, it is just a beautiful gesture, and I really hope we get to see more people doing the same and sharing it with us, so we can share your stories on our platforms, like we did with the recent guest we had, Ramsha, yeah, and she shared beautiful drawings and sketches of people, and she gave it to them. It just put a smile on their face. And this mother and son duo that you wrote about.
So we've had so many great stories this summer of just the community giving back, and the stories that are so great of people just doing it for themselves. So it's like, okay, I'm seeing a problem in society that I want to help, so I'm just going to go and do it myself, and literally taking on this whole amount of workload, getting so many people involved. Kindness Exchange UAE was one, just like people just doing the most for society because they maybe they just want to give back in the way that they feel comfortable. So for example, Ramsha that you just mentioned is incredible because her art is her talent, so she's going to use that to give back. And like Chirag Soor, you know, taking time out of his busy career and life to give back and share that, I think it's amazing. And more of those stories are coming through. And if you do have them, share them with us, because literally it just shows what an incredible community we have here, which doesn't always actually get the attention that it deserves. So I think it's really nice to share the stories, especially when it's bloody roasting outside, and people need our help more than ever before.
Like even just in the office, like we just spoke about this the other day, but Kauthar just going and giving that bird some water and food, like you really don't know what gesture, like it can go such a long way for any like creature, a human, animals. Like even animals are suffering out there. It's getting hot. And you know, like there are people who just talk and complain and just say like, oh my god, I feel so bad, but come on people, now it's time to walk the talk. Do something for the community. Walk the walk.
I knew it sounded funny.
You took half of the slogan.
What is it? Don't just talk the talk, walk the walk.
Yeah.
You know, you need to walk the walk. Yeah, don't talk.
I just cut it short. Anyway.
We're under time constraints, Ali.
Okay.
I got you. Guys, stay tuned. Up next, we have the man who's just been crowned Emirates' strongest man. We're going to be talking training, dieting, and maybe have a little challenge on our hands. Stay tuned. Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door. Welcome back to the Lovin Daily. We are joined by Emirates' strongest man, Salam Herzala. We're going to talk training, diet, and maybe have a little bit of a wrestle later on. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Big day. Big announcement.
Yes.
You've just been crowned Emirates' strongest man. Absolutely incredible. How does it feel?
For the second time.
For the second time. Yeah, exactly.
It feels great. It feels, especially knowing that I got what I deserved after going through a lot of training, a lot of sacrificing a lot of my time, my energy. Especially that the last two competitions I couldn't compete in. Mm-hmm. One, I got an injury just a couple of days out of competition.
A couple of days just before?
Just before. Mm-hmm. And the other one, I had to test for the PCR and it came out positive last year. And after a couple of days, I knew that it was a false positive because I tested twice after and it was a negative, and they told me, oh, you don't have it. It was a false positive.
Oh my gosh.
For the last 2 years before this comp, I was training each time, like a couple of days from the comp, I wouldn't compete. So this competition, winning it meant a lot for me.
Wow. So winner 2019.
Yeah.
Next year, injury couldn't do it.
Yes, and injury was actually for Middle East strongest man,
okay,
which is going to happen again this October at Song Gym. And the PCR was for Emma's strongest man last year. So yeah.
COVID is a ruiner, but you had a false positive the day before the championship last year. Wow, what a downer.
Yeah, but I won.
But you've come back.
Yes,
amazing. And we have videos, like the first photo we have is you pulling a truck to get the title.
Yes.
At Strong Gym HQ. What was the final challenge that you did? What was the final kind of fitness feat?
We had 5 feats actually.
Okay.
The first was the log press, which we press a log from the floor up our heads Usually we had a wooden log, like an actual tree log with handles, but this time we used a steel one.
Okay.
That's for maximum weight. The second event was deadlift for repetitions.
I can do
So,
deadlift.
so it was 300 kilograms. I guess you can. 300 kilograms for as many reps as possible in 1 minute.
Okay.
So I did 6 reps easily because I just needed 6 reps to get the win in that event. The third event we had
Easily. Nice.
4 sandbags. We just carry the sandbags, run with them like 10 meters, then one bag, carry the other sandbag. And the sandbag ranges between 100 and 140 kilograms, each sandbag. And we had a time limit on that, and who does it the fastest. Then we had something called farmer's walk. I don't know if you...
I've heard the term.
It's just 2 steel implements, like one on each side, and we carry them. They have a handle like a suitcase, and we can put weights on them. And we need to like pick them up, run back and forth for as long as possible in under 1 minute. So I did that for 40 meters, and I had 140 kilograms in each hand. Running for 40 meters, 10 meters, 10 meters, 10. And I had more. I just needed that to win against the others. So.
Exactly. So at this point, do you know how the other guys are doing? Like, are you kind of...
Yeah,
You're pacing
because
yourself
I won the
because you know.
first event.
Yeah.
And in strongman, it's when you go to the second event, it's who has the highest points. So given that I won the first event, when I went to the second event, I was the last to go. So I knew everything. I won the second event, and so on.
Easy.
So yeah, and the fifth event was Atlas stones. I think that one most people know is just spherical stones ranging from 100 to 180 kilograms. We left them from floor to a platform like this high when I'm standing up, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, these 5 events, who gets more points, who gets more better placings, the total, he wins. I won because I won 3 events and I got second in 2 events.
That title was yours before you even started.
Yes.
So deserving. I'm so glad. Congratulations. But tell us a little bit more about the man behind the title. How do you get to the point that you're, I guess, strong enough? What's your Dubai journey? Have you lived here for long?
Yes, because I was born and raised in Abu Dhabi, but even when I was living in Sharjah, I was spending most of my time in Dubai. Then I worked actually 1 year here in Dubai. Then I did my master's. So I've been in Dubai now, and I'm working now. So I've been in Dubai now around 3 years. But I've been in the UAE and going back and forth from Dubai all my life.
Do you work in fitness?
No, I'm actually working L'Oreal as a business analyst. Yeah.
In L'Oreal?
L'Oreal, yeah.
L'Oreal? Where are the products?
Yeah.
That next interview we'll talk. No, I'm joking. Interesting. So that's very interesting. How do you have the time? What's preparation like? How much are you working out? How much are you working? How do you balance?
The balance.
Everything?
That's the question I get a lot. It's just about priorities. So I have a full-time job. Let's say I finish around 6. I go to the gym around 4 days a week. So these 4 days a week, what is expected for me that if I finish work, I go to the gym, I have nothing else that day. Usually I have nothing else that day. The 3 days left that I have, I might go out, I might finish some errands and so on. So it's about prioritizing your time for the gym. Energy, it's sometimes it isn't there, but that's the part where you have to push yourself really, because not always you're gonna feel like it. Not always you're gonna be wanting to go 2 or 3 hours training, house training at the gym. So it's just the dedication. It's just the putting it as a priority.
When you say 2 or 3 hours, is that 2 or 3 hours for the whole year, or is that like when it comes up to competition time?
It depends. Some workouts are 1 hour. Some workouts are 2. A little of 3. It depends on the workout itself. So if I have, let's say, event training, which I'm doing the exact events of the competition, that might go above 2 hours.
Interesting.
But if it's just like one event training with some accessory stuff, that's normal training, 1 to 2 hours.
So glad we have this conversation, because I don't know about you guys, but I struggle to fit 1 hour in a day, and I always say, I wish I had more time, but I do have the time. And when I talk to someone who works full time, I can get 3 hours in.
It's fun. I finish the job, I go straight to the gym, I finish the gym, go back, shower, eat, sleep. That's it.
Tell me about eating.
Eating.
What are the rules? Are there rules?
There are, but it isn't strict in my sport because it's about performance. So what's important is that I eat healthy, let's say 90 to 80% of the time. I eat whole food like meat, vegetable, fruits, nuts, and all of that. It's just we do not weigh our food. Most of us don't in this sport, but we know what to eat for performance, and we try to keep it as healthy as possible. And of course, sometimes you have to, let's say, force yourself to eat. Because believe it or not, sometimes I don't have that much of an appetite.
Yeah, sure. Like I mean, like after training, do you have to eat a full?
Yeah,
meat?
it's better. It's better, and I don't usually have the appetite after training, but I kinda force myself to do that.
Would you eat, I guess, more than the regular person in terms of proteins and?
Yes. Yes. That's where the full-time job comes in.
That's where the full-time job. So L'Oreal, you are funding actually the man who Mark Boyd says could be the next big thing in strongman.
Hopefully, yeah.
What does that mean to you?
It means a lot, especially coming from Mark. Mark helped me from the beginning of my journey in strongman. Because I wasn't always in strongman, I was before that in powerlifting when I was in the American University of Sharjah. And I actually got 3 partial athletic scholarships back in uni because of my powerlifting career. Then I met Mark. Mark is like, how can I say it? The father of this sport in the region because he actually puts it to life in this region, the events and all of that. And he actually offered me his help because he believed in me in day one. So it means a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about the community. Is it growing? Could it be bigger? Could it be better?
Definitely. It's going like I'm always seeing new faces of strongmen and strong women. And we have a lot of I actually think at this point at Strong Gym, we have more strong women at the gym than strong men. We have more women in the gym right now for the sport than the men.
Get it, girls.
Yes. So yes, it is going. I'm actually like to see it going, especially that Mark is toning it down to something called strong circuits. Okay. It's just strongman events, strongman implements, but doing it in a circuit training kind of manner. So it's more anyone can do it. Because it's all of the stuff that we do, anyone can do, but at different weights.
Interesting.
And they're very functional. They're very healthy. It's nice. I would suggest anyone to try it.
Interesting. You'd suggest anyone to try it. So if people are watching now and let's say they're just starting their career or starting their passion or their hobby and it's growing, what kind of one piece of advice would you give them that you wish you knew at the beginning of your career?
One piece of advice, if you're following your passion, it's just that put it as a priority. Because time, energy, whatever it is, we have a limited quantity of it each day. And if you have a passion, just put your time, put your energy into it. Because when you start reaching, succeeding, believe me, it is worth it. It is worth it. So yeah.
Coming from the man himself.
Thank you.
But like it's like literally, if we could just recap quickly, we're talking to Emirates Strongest Man in 2019. He won the title, couldn't compete in 2020.
Yes.
Oh no. Okay, so the date's wrong.
2020, yes, I couldn't compete.
21, and then obviously there is a false positive PCR before the last one. So you've come back, took the crown again.
Yes.
What's next?
Next is Middle East Strongest Man and Strong Gym, and I would be on 2nd of October. And this competition, the first place qualifies for World Ultimate Strongman.
Wow!
So that's
that's amazing.
That's the plan.
You're Palestinian, but we're going to take you as our own here in Dubai.
Yes. Yeah, of course. I'm Palestinian, but I was also born and raised here all my life.
Amazing.
This is like my second home, of course. And winning Middle East will mean a lot to me because that way I will go to start competing at the pro world level.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
That's amazing. We will be watching every step of the way. So guys, the next competition is in October. Like, it's so great for people to have UAE role models and UAE people who are really kind of take you to the next level.
Thank you.
Speaking of taking to the next level, before we leave you,
Yes.
we discussed an arm wrestle competition. But I heard that they actually have an arm wrestle professional table down at the gym.
Yes.
So
You don't stand a chance. I'm
so
sorry.
I don't stand a chance. What about should we do thumb war?
I don't mind.
Because I think thumb war is more about wits
Yeah. Okay.
and mental.
No. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna pull this up. You're too confident. What is this? Okay, I think you should do left-handed and eyes closed, and
Thumb.
I can do two hands.
The arm wrestling or thumb? Choose.
Thumb wrestle.
The left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait. Okay, arm wrestle, but I'm gonna use two hands, and you're gonna use your left.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
Okay, Ali, what are my odds here? Let's get you in focus so we can see. So it's Lovin Dubai versus the UAE Strongest Man. I'm going to use two hands.
Yeah.
You have to keep your eyes closed.
Okay. I need to.
Is that your left hand?
No, that's my right hand.
Okay, we
if
need
it's
to-
left?
Is
We have to switch places.
this going to work?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm
Yeah,
still using my left hand.
take sure that.
Okay.
1 second.
It's no. It has to be like this. No. Your left hand. If
Yeah.
you want to use it.
Yeah. We'll sanitize straight after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
Are you trying? I'm not gonna really push. I don't want to hurt you. That's why I'm not pushing.
Oh, I'm sweating so much. Okay, that was absolutely pointless, as you said.
Yeah. You can come and train.
Can I come and use the? I've never heard of a professional arm wrestle table before.
Yeah, it's a sport. It's a big sport actually. So it's actually an exciting sport. I like to watch it.
It's good. I'd love to see like the rules and regulation. Oh, do we have another contender?
Did you give it a go, Ali?
I asked before. Do we have?
I'm doing the left.
We have another contender. So, Lovin Dubai versus Emirates Strongest Man, round 2. Richard, I was using my right.
Break my hand. Hi,
No,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I didn't watch Arijit's in arm wrestle.
So it's arm wrestle. You're using your right hand. He's using his left, and you can
No,
use two hands.
it has right to right. He can use this.
But I can't beat him though. What's the advantage?
I don't know.
You can
just
use two hands.
you can use your.
And I can hold the table.
You can do any. You can cheat as much as you want.
Can
Okay,
I do
1, 2,
Conor
3.
McGregor cheating?
Round 2. Ready, steady, go. Come on, Ireland. Ireland versus UAE Palestine. I've never seen.
I'm not gonna.
even trying.
I'm not. I'm like my hands are.
You are.
He's not even trying. It's embarrassing.
I'm not gonna push him. I don't wanna like put his shoulder in a weird place. That's why.
He's literally standing so.
Sorry.
Not that you needed to, but you've proven your title. Here's the sanitizer if you would like. That was incredible. We'll head down to Strongman HQ for the real arm wrestling thing.
Yes. You can try strong circuits if you want. Give it a go with the strong women we have at the gym.
Well, maybe.
I think you'd love the community. It's a very, very friendly, welcoming community there.
That's always lovely to hear. I do feel like Dubai gym communities are quite a welcoming space.
Yes.
It's good to hear.
Yes.
Salim, I really do mean it that in October we'll be watching keenly. We cannot wait. Keep us informed, keep us in the loop. Because
It will be live on YouTube.
Amazing.
So yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for not making us look totally stupid. Guys, that's it for us on The Lovin Daily. We'll see you tomorrow morning, same time, same
Thank
place.
you. Bye bye.
Guys, that is a wrap for The Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss The Lovin Show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.